Hello, this is Samuel from Action Figure Fury, and today I bring you a video on my Mezco stylized figure collection. As you can see, I've got two figures in front here. These from the Gangster Inc. line, and behind them I've got my two Miami Vice figures, which I've shown in a previous video. If you're a fan of Mezco, you know before they've done all the brilliant Mezco 112 figures we've got two in my collection so far, they did release a number of different lines. A lot of those figures were stylized and vinyl figures, such as these ones here. They also did ones for some of the rappers, and they did ones of Biggie Smalls and stuff. They did a series of Scarface figures, the Warriors. There was also the Carnival. I forgot what the Carnival line's called. The name escapes me right now. They did that line. They also did the Mezco Cinema Affair, which came out before the NECA stuff. They were smaller scale. They were still vinyl stylized figures. Well, I should really call them more stylized figures. That's what they are. Before they hit their home run with the 112 stock, just sells like absolute hotcakes. But I'm a big fan of Mezco, and I do love these stylized figures. I've seen loads of them on eBay over the years since I got into got into toy collecting. Well, actually collecting about 8-9 years ago. I looked them up. Mezco, looked at them, was really interested. These items really did interest me, especially the Miami Vice ones, as they're incredibly difficult to get, and I do really dig the look of them. The main one I really keen to get into is the Warriors stuff, and that is extremely difficult to get hold of. The Warriors stylized things. I would love to get them, as I'm a big fan of the film. I know they've done the 112 set, which came with Swan, Ajax, and two of the Baseball Furies. That looks really cool. I'd like to get that. That's incredibly expensive. I do like to get this more stylized figures as well, because they do look incredible, and they did a lot of them, and I would love to get them. Unfortunately, at the minute for me, I can't find them for a reasonable price on eBay, or in a secondary market. But I'll keep looking. But anyway, I just wanted to do a video on the stylized figures because I really do like the look of them. They're a bit larger than your average figures. These two here, Frankie Foreman and Patrick O'Brien, they are in the 10-inch scale, and I believe behind them as well, the Miami Vice figures are in the 10-inch scale, or 9 or 10-inch scale as well. I'm not too sure how big the classic Warriors figures are. I'm guessing they're around the same size as well. They're bigger figures. They look really cool. I know a lot of them were this size, and they did the smaller ones as well. If you don't have them in hand, it's hard to tell what scale they are, because obviously, as these are older figures, it's a bit hard to find listings for them, or listings out of hand, to get an idea of what scale they are. But one thing I do really like about these stylized figures, they came with a lot of accessories. If you've seen the Warriors figures online, they came with a lot of accessories. You can see behind the two Gangsters figures here, Crockett and Tubbs come with a lot of accessories, and these two did as well. Frankie Foreman here, see I've got him a Tommy gun. He also has a cigarette, which is removable from the mouth, a removable hat. He also came with a switchblade knife here, which actually the knife does go, if I can get this right, yeah, the switchblade knife can actually go into the handle, which is awesome. You don't really see many figures of that feature. See that it fits in like that. It's like a switchblade knife. You see in the classic gangster films. Really cool. And also the final accessory that he came with was a revolver. More classic looking revolver. It's really good. Really nice. Patrick O'Brien here came with tons of accessories. Of course, he's got a Tommy gun. But Patrick O'Brien came with that rusty big pipe he's got there, a knuckle duster on his arm, and on his hand, which you can take off. Also came with this hook weapon, which is really mean looking. Really cool. He also came with a short revolver with some tape around it, some sort of tape around it. Looks really cool. Also, you can really hold it in one hand. It really does look really good. They're well detailed. For stylized figures, these figures do absolutely superb. That's why I'm very keen to get the Warriors ones if I can get them. Looks really nice. That does the revolver. He also comes. Well, one more for Frankie is this sort of. I'm not too sure if this is what sort of weapon this is, like a beating weapon. This came with Frankie as well. Didn't come with Patrick, sorry. My mistake earlier. And you also come with an interchangeable hat. Both of these characters have removable hats. You can take the hat off there, the mug, and then he's got an interchangeable hat, so you can decide which look you like to have for him, which is really, really nice. I do like the variety of accessories that these figures come with, and the packaging as well was excellent for them. You know, they also, for the Warriors one, the packaging for those look great. I'm keen to get the Miami Vice figures out of packaging. If you want me to review those, please comment down below. And if you have any of the Mezco classic, Mezco stylized figures yourself, which ones you have in your collection, which ones are your favourite, please let me down below, because I do have some knowledge of what's out there, what was released in the line, but I don't, as you can see, I don't have that many. But I do know for the Miami Vice, they came in variants of different colour suits. I'm not too sure what variant. I think actually, if I move Frank out of the way, Frankie Felson out of the way, I can show you. If I turn around on the back here, no, it doesn't list. Unfortunately, it doesn't list the alternate, colours you can get. You could get, I think there's about at least another 2 variants. I think, I'm not too sure exactly at the moment, but they did variants of these. It's really, really cool. But I will bring in Patrick here just to show you how well detailed these figures are. Just to have a look at how good these vinyl figures. I did pick this up quite cheap. This one. If you feel these ones in hand, these vinyl, these I know these are vinyl. The Gangster Inc. ones are vinyl because the plastic isn't so heavy. It's quite a light figure. I know some of the ones. I think these ones and the Carnival ones were vinyl because they really resized their own line. But because the Miami Vice figures and I think the Warriors figures had more articulation. They're full plastic. They were, and of course, the Cinema Feline. I think that was more plastic as well. But these are more vinyl, vinyl figures because they are not too heavy, quite light, considering the size of them. But the detailing on these, both lines is absolutely incredible. Does look really, really nice. I do like these a lot. You haven't got these. The only one I haven't missing is Giovanni. I think the mob boss. That's the only one I'm missing. Then again, this was a very short-lived line, unfortunately. I'm not sure if they had plans for another series or not, but I really do like this figure. You see some markings there of people who've been beaten. Really, really nice. There's some nice paint on here as well. Really, really good stylized figures. These are absolutely. I do feature articulation. They don't feature as much as those two. We got ball jointed. The thing has swivel. What does he have? Balls? No, he has because these are stylized. The articulation varies per figure. See, he's got more like swivel shoulders, whereas Patrick here has more like ball joints because the sculpt more allows the style, the design more allows it. But they don't have much in the way of articulation. These stylized figures, but they're still really, really cool, and they're really cool display pieces. I don't think many people have them, but they are really, really nice, and I definitely like to get the other one. Hopefully I would like to pick up some more of these stylized figures as well. I've seen the Scarface ones and go for fairly decent prices, and I'd love to get the Mezco Warriors ones if at all possible. That'll be really, really cool to get as well, but I just have to keep my eyes peeled. I do love collecting some older pieces, and I have to say the Miami Vice figures, they were in my grail list for a long time of figures I wanted to pick up because I seen images of them and thought I would love to get them. Never thought I'd ever get them in my life, and picked them up earlier this year at the Expo in March. So very, very happy to have them. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video on the Mezco stylized figure collection, which I have my Mezco stylized figure collection. If you want me to review these two figures, comment down below as well with the Miami Vice ones. I'll definitely review those if anyone wants to. Just pipe down in the comments below. And if you have any older Mezco figures in your collection, which ones are your favourite, please feel free to mention them as well. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. Please like, share and subscribe, and bye for now.